back into the Comic Conness of it all with Battlestar again.
Right.
Did you ever think you like Battlestar Comic Con was going to come back again as
No.
words that are in your inbox in your email?
No,
You know?
no. That's somebody else asked me that. It mystified me. Hey, well, we were in Austin in June for a reunion at the ATX Festival. Now, the ATX Festival is 6 years old, and they're a burgeoning television festival that's going to explode. And I think it's a brilliant idea. And so they got the concept, let's reunite Battlestar in Austin for the ATX Festival. And it was a great idea, and it resonated, and it was such a success that the powers that be at Sci-Fi said, well, why don't we do this again at Comic-Con? I was like, are you talking about 2018 Comic-Con? Because isn't it next month? And they're like, yeah, we're talking about this year. And I thought, is that even possible? A, is anybody going to care? Are we going to be able to get the rental space? Are we going to be able to get, how is this going to happen? There are so many great shows on television.
In your mind, it was like a wedding and a bar mitzvah and all the things together.
We're just kind of that sad drunk uncle at the party that stays too long at the wedding reception. You're like, you got to go, Tony. Come on, beat it. No. Gotta go. No, song, nope, cut the DJ off. And I was like, are people gonna care? Like if we show up and go, hey everybody, Battlestar's here. They're like, yeah, whatever, Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, we've seen you before, go home. And that wasn't the case. I mean, we're just 2 hours off the panel, this afternoon, and we were staring out in Ballroom 20 at a packed house. And I can't believe that. I'm mystified by that and humbled and grateful for it. So I hope we get to do it again in 5 and 10 years and 20 years, and if it still resonates. I hope we get to be remembered in the pantheon of television as one of the groundbreaking shows on TV.
Okay, I got to ask you this. We're asking everyone. What is one moment you can remember, like while shooting or with the cast or something, that you remember that still makes you smile about Battlestar?
My first couple of days on set were spent mostly with Katie Sackhoff, Tom O'Pennicott, and Grace Park. To this day, they were already a season and 5 episodes into their show. They were a well-oiled machine. They were established. I'm just some guy that shows up randomly. They didn't know me from Adam. I was welcomed with open arms in a way that I can't describe by Tomo and Katie and Grace, that something clicked. And it was when the other shoe drops. It's like when two gears just mesh. And I was like, there's something different here. Because I've done up to that point, I've done a lot of guest star work, and you come into other people's show, and they're like, hey man, nice to meet you, welcome. But then everybody kind of does their thing. There was a sense of a familial sense that brought me into this fold that resonated with me and has stuck with me ever since. And just the memory of my first couple of days on the set put a big smile on my face.
Okay, last thing I have to ask, Taekwon Doug, Disjointed, so excited for this.
First one to ask
so excited for this. I'm from Vegas, Nevada. Legalization just hit.
Yeah, man.
This stuff's going on.
I heard you ran out of pot in Las
already.
Vegas.
I know. I don't know what we're doing. You thought a place that's made by miners and hookers and mobsters knows how to get business done.
Yeah. How do they run out of weed in Vegas?
I do not know. But tell us about this character because I'm so excited.
So, Disjointed is a Netflix series, as you know. It's a Chuck Lorre sitcom. It's a half-hour sitcom. Stars Kathy Bates. We shoot in front of a live studio audience, and yet we are, the half-hour genre is this very kind of family-friendly, it's a tradition in television. It's been around for 50, 60 years, and all of a sudden you've got this sort of irreverent sitcom about marijuana, about a pot dispensary, and along comes this character, Taekwon Douglas, who has the dojang in the retail plaza directly next to Ruth's Alternative Caring, and I can't stand drugs. It's the enemy, and I hate everybody that does drugs. So I'm sort of the thorn in her side. I'm the needle in her haystack, and this sort of agitator became. Again, it was one of those situations where I think Taekwon Doug was meant to stick around for 2 or 3 episodes, and then they just kept writing for it. And I found myself for the first time in my life, in my career, playing a real character. I get to go places and do things that I've never done. I mean, comedy and sitcom is not generally in my wheelhouse, and they started to write this unbelievably bizarre and weird and strange guy that every night we finished the taping on Friday nights, it's like, is anybody going to get that? It's like, I don't think I make any sense. And yet people are like, oh, dude, you're in the next episode. So I don't know what's going to happen. We've made 20 episodes in this insular little family of ours without ever seeing the light of day. It drops on August 25th, the first 10. I encourage people to watch it, maybe enjoy a little herbal libation and watch it. But it's a really strange, bizarre, groundbreaking show, and I think it's going to really, really resonate with people. I hope. I don't know. Check it
Well,
out.
I think I wish you luck. You're gonna get different fans in from Battlestar.
Yeah, it
Definitely
will
for
be, right?
Disjointed.
Yeah.
And look for that edibles basket probably to be left off somewhere along the
You
way.
know it.
Be good.